I've picked up yet another controller. This is the first one I've ever seen like this, actually, though. The thumbstick is completely popped out. Now, this was a listing I got on eBay. I'll show you the listing here. I have no idea how they did this. It's like they've warped this thumbstick to where it popped off. It is quite gross and beat up, and this other one over here is also gross and beat up, so I'm just gonna replace both of these thumbsticks with some extras that I have and throw these two away. This one looks like somebody was chewing on it, and this other one is just completely warped. I'm gonna plug it into Gamepad Tester here and make sure everything else works. This has not been taken apart yet. The security sticker on the back has not been punctured, and it does not look like they've torn away any corners or anything. Regardless, even if they did, like, that's silly that they wouldn't have put the thumbstick back on. So yeah, this is a super easy fix. I've already done several of these videos. One of them kind of blew up and got tons of views, and you guys have given a lot of good feedback. And once again, I'm just showing you how easy this is. I picked this up on eBay, and like I don't have to do anything to it, fingers crossed, hopefully, but take it apart, take the screws out, take the shell off, and pop the thumbstick back on. But let's plug it into Gamepad Tester and make sure everything else works. Okay, no stick drift. No stick drift. Let's make sure all the buttons work. They're clicky. So you know that I'm using this controller. Starting to, both those buttons work. All the buttons work. So this is just going to be another super simple, easy fix. Take it apart and put the thumbstick back on. This was another weird, easy fix, though. I've never seen a thumbstick be completely popped off like this. It's kind of hard to even fathom how they got it off. I'm assuming they chucked the controller or dropped it, and it popped off that way. But one thing with this one that I haven't seen yet, and once again leads me to believe that they really threw this controller, is that there's a little gray piece, and I actually didn't catch this until after I had put the controller back together, and then I had to take it back apart. But if you can look right inside there, there's a little gray piece on the left side of that thumbstick on the right, or the joystick on the right, that is popped off, and it actually has to snap in. Yeah, you can see it right there. It actually needs to be put upright because the thumbstick wasn't able to go all the way to the left. I did not catch this when I was working on the controller, but that little gray piece right there needs to be pushed up in that position instead of how it is. So I gotta take this apart and fix that real quick. Okay, I got it placed back on there, and seems to be fine. Still clicks. That little guy ain't moving. So we'll get a zip back up. So after I had put it back in, I had to put the controller back together. Everything worked fine after that. All the thumbsticks both worked. They moved. I was able to move the thumbstick all the way to the left without any issues. So yeah, once again, another quick, easy, simple fix. I'm just showing you guys how easy it is to do this. It's very inexpensive. Instead of buying these controllers for $60 brand new, I'm picking them up on eBay for between $20 and $30, and it's worth the investment. So if you want a new controller, or you want a newer controller to you but don't want to pay full price, go to eBay, learn how to fix stuff. Okay, we got it all put back together. No drift, everything works good. Buttons work. The thumbsticks are clicky. D-pad works, trigger works. We are gaming. So one thing I like to do before I list these, I will actually play with these controllers for a couple hours just to make sure that that everything works, everything connects, so we don't have any issues. And I do this with every controller I use. Here's a couple down here. I've already played and tested and fixed both of those. Played with them for a couple hours. Those PlayStation controllers I haven't done anything with yet. Regardless, yeah, that's it. It's a pretty simple fix, so don't be afraid to buy stuff and try to fix it.